skipping naps is always a concern. As they're 3 now, it's kind of less of a concern because there are some that could make it through without naps. I know Hannah could definitely make it without a nap.
Alexis definitely could not.
No, Alexis could not. And Leah may or may not. And Colin,
I'm sorry, Colin. Come say you're sorry or you're
Sorry, Colin.
you never do know what's gonna come of no nap.
Guys ready? Where's the what?
I don't know, maybe they were just feeling out their environment. But they always have to go to the bathroom.
And they were whining and fussing, and
There was
they were just
nothing like...
grouchy.
Go play.
Fix her dress, John.
I will. I gotta put this back in the car. Joel, get off my leg. Honey, I gotta go to the car.
I said that. Oh, Lord, please. John, turn around, Leah, and show Daddy your dress. He doesn't even care. I'll fix your dress. I did say fix her dress 4 times.
Let's go this way.
He didn't even hear me still.
All right.
Fix
I
her
said
dress.
fix her dress.
It's fixed.
I think what we're gonna do.
It is rare for us to be on that property with all that vast open area around us. It makes me dream of someday having 2 acres to ourselves.
As opposed to 550.
Yeah.
Guys, why don't you run around?
Yeah, why are you hovering? Go.
They're not used
Goodbye.
to being able to just run. We don't have much
Lex,
space.
that's dirty.
The kids do stick around, and you can tell it's not their natural environment. It is very different for us, and it was just nice, like, to be out in nature.
I said, there's all this land, just run.
See, but
Go
they don't
somewhere.
feel comfortable just
No.
running.
They need boundaries.
Here, look at all this land. Okay. Go play.
What would you do if you had all this area to run? Would
Hey,
you run
Daddy.
like Daddy? Would you run away from me?
No.
Are you sure? Ew. Ew, bug. Ew.
Guess they had corn silos here.
You want to do something, Cat?
Mommy, you're up.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Poop.
Are you serious?
Go poop.
Trade.
Go poop.
This is like cruel and unusual punishment. We use the bathroom more than any people you've ever seen.
It was kind of just like, all right, let's get them on the wagon and get this thing done, because lunchtime's coming soon. They're going to be starving.
I know. Meals loom over our heads.
There you go. That's a tractor for you. Tractor, right, buddy? Yeah. All right, we can walk this year. Woohoo! All right.
Remember last time you rode in your stroller, and now this time you can sit like big people?
Leo said.
Finally, we were ready to go in the wagon, and we figured they would enjoy the ride.
And the boys love tractors.
Yeah, I thought this would be a fun ride.
Could Colin drive? He wants to drive. That's what he said.
Water.
I don't think so, honey. You're a little short.
Hold that.
It was a little nerve-wracking to keep them on the benches and keep them from bouncing off. I felt a little nervous.
Oh! You're coming alive, Joel. It's quite interesting. Yeah. They're all yours, Joel. They're what? They're on their farm. That's right.
I've never seen that many chickens.
He actually peeled back the fence, and we drove in there. And he had to hold this huge bucket of feed.
And they came running.
Look at them. Look at them running.
Look, here they come.
As soon as he started throwing out feed, man, they like came out thing. I was like, whoa.
Here they come. Oh! Looks like our family.
It's a herd.
It's our family. That's what happens when we call our kids.
Dinner.
Dinner. Look at all of them out there.
He started throwing it, and then our kids said
Got
they
off
wanted...
the wagon, yeah, and they wanted us to feed them, and it turned into this feed fest.
Okay, here we go.
Get food. Take it to the chickens.
Throw it.
What a fun experience for them. Careful.
every one of them enjoyed it so very much, and they weren't afraid of like bazillions of chickens around them.
And the more you threw feed, the more chickens came out of the coops there. It was unbelievable.
These are your egg layers?
Ivan could have all these helpers. There's your summer help, 10 years.
That's it, we're buying a farm.
We are?
Look how much fun and how willing they are.
They want to help.
They love it. Are you kidding? This is thrilling.
And Colin and his handfuls of feed, of course, running around, seeing exactly which
And
chicken.
he went really close to the coop.
Yes.
I mean, he like took off.
Well, he was finding the right chicken.
Right. Colin likes to focus on one specific job he has to do, and he does it to
He
a
feels
T.
very important when you give him a job. And I can count on him. I can give him any job, and he will make sure it gets done. He's a good helper.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. It's okay. Give it to that chicken. I have news for you all. They're Ivan's cows.
I knew their cows were very healthy and well-fed, and I was just interested in seeing them.
But then we got
And-
a bonus because there was baby.
There was calves laying in the grass. Oh, I could have just squished them. They were so cute.
Look! Oh! Stop! He's so cute! Aiden, look at the baby. Right there. Okay, let's go see him.
Hi, baby cow.
Hi, cow.
Mommy, he's like 6.
Is he? You think he's 6?
You see how big he is?
Bye, baby.
And the kids were very interested in the cows. I mean, we sat out there for quite a while, and the cows came, I mean, within, what, 5 or 10 feet of
Yeah, they were
us?
close. They were moving like crazy.
You graze on it and
The kids, to hear them mooing and all of that is, I mean, for a 3-year-old who's interested in animals, which they all are, was very educational. Our kids do warm up quite well to people. These people they had never met before, they were sitting on their laps, and all the different farm people, which they were all very thrilled that we were there and interested in our kids. And Aiden took to Bob, who was very nice, and Bob really liked him. I'm sure he'd have kept him.
what's those? I don't know what kind of trees those are. Maple. Okay.
They just had a good time.
Yeah.
Before we did our buggy ride, it was lunchtime, so we had packed a picnic lunch and a blanket, and we found a little shady tree and had a little picnic underneath the tree, and it was very peaceful. That was probably one of my favorite times of the day. Just seems so natural in the country just to do our little picnic blanket and have a picnic. It was fun.
I think next we're riding a carriage drawn by horses, and then it's time to get our meat and get out of here. Thanks, friend. Did you have a good lunch?
We were outside while the horses were tied up. The Amish guy Amos was letting them pet the horses and get familiar with them.
They have shoes on.
Shoes on.
Yeah, they have horseshoes.
They have horseshoes.
Horses have shoes.
Yeah.
That's mine. That's mine.
This is Rose.
That's mine.
This is Rose. Rose. Say Rose.
That's my Rose.
Rose has teeth. You guys can put your, see the teeth there?
I mean, because they're huge. They're like, I don't know if they're Clydesdales or whatever they are. But seeing a 3-year-old next to a horse that size, they were kind of like standoffish. But he was like, no, you can pet her. Just don't put your hand in her mouth. Just bite your fingers.
There you go. Say hi, Rose.
Hi.
Nostrils are like that big. I think that's what Leah was looking at. Like,
My
My
favorite
whole-
is this little.
my whole
Your
hand.
nostril is that big.
my hand can go out there.
You got big teeth, huh?
That's her tongue coming out. See the
See,
tongue?
there's Lily. Oh, she's gonna lick you. There you go. Oh, you're a brave boy, aren't you?
Yes, well done.
Hi, isn't he soft?
Hi.
Hannah, stay here. Who's riding up front?
A big thing happened because Maddie was sitting up front and Kara had to sit in the back, and I guess Kara thought she wasn't going to get a turn up front.
And when we turn around, you just switch.
You will sit up front. You're gonna switch halfway through. Ready? Here, listen to the clippity clop.
Everybody ready?
We're ready. Thank you.
And then he let Kara, once Kara waited her turn, he let her drive or hold the reins, and he leaned over to her, which I thought was precious, and said, "See, sometimes being patient and waiting pays off." And I thought, isn't that adorable? And so he let her pull left and pull right. It was fun.
Those horses can go.
And the little kids were thrilled to hear the clippity clop of the horse's feet. That was so neat to hear.
Clip clop on the blacktop.
You hear it? Listen, listen.
And Leah fell asleep on my lap, which is just like falling asleep in the car, which was hysterical.
Leah fell asleep.
Who fell asleep?
Leah.
Uh-oh.
She looked around for a while, and eventually she just slumped onto my lap and fell asleep, which was very cute.
Now it's time to go.